50 Cent delivers a surprising take on potential Diddy comeback. You heard me? Many men, many men wish they found me, and you know one of them is baby oh yo Diddy, cause I got it on me. The doc is out, Netflix is out. You could get it if you want. You heard me? Let's talk about it. I fucked it up. There was a first take that sounded great, but I fucked it up. But anyways, let's talk about it real quick. So let's start. Let's see what 50 has to say about this shit. So 50 Cent continues to stand by his new Netflix docuseries despite Diddy's team calling it a shameful hippie. If that's the case, do you know how many documentaries came out about this nigga, Diddy? If that, all of them is shameful, bro. Diddy was on some bullshit. I understand that's his team. They got to say that. But that nigga was on some bullshit. I guarantee let Diddy be around your kids or your cousins. Y'all ain't going to do that, so stop lying, you heard me? Stop lying. But anyways, last week, 50 Cent's long-awaited docuseries. By the way, the fact this would be Stranger Things. I don't give a fuck what no one says. Long-awaited docuseries Chronicles The Reckoning dropped on Netflix. After months of teasing, the doc features interviews with various former members of Diddy's inner circle. By the way, the fact that he said we got some footage, he doesn't know if he'll make another documentary. He might just drop this shit for the free shit on YouTube. Nigga, drop this shit for the free. Okay, we gonna talk about that motherfucker. You heard me. But anyways, along with some of his alleged victims, it covers his 2024 arrest, links him to the murders of both Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G. and more nonsense. During a recent interview with the Gold Debris, Fifth was asked about if he thinks about people calling him petty for his role in the doc, and whether or not he believes the mogul will ever be able to make a comeback. He's like, I accept that, I take that, I wear that, he said, of being called petty. We've been knew 50's petty. That's a compliment to that nigga. If I say, hey, Fifth, that was pretty bad, you like, thank you. Appreciate it. That's like me saying that nigga look nice today. If I say, man, 50 was a little petty to that nigga, like, oh shit, hey, Grish. Nigga might dap me up. I ain't gonna lie. I have antics that I've become comfortable with on social media because of the usage of social media. It's just that. As for whether or not 50 Cent thinks Diddy will ever make a comeback, he actually thinks it's possible. To be fair, though, a lot of people that haven't been speaking out on him and still kind of want to work with him, I think when he gets up, some people will still want to work with him and be around him. So yeah, I do feel. Now, in the court of public opinion, is everybody gonna fuck with him? No, he gonna have to do some damage control. We not gonna act like he ain't, but like, yeah, some niggas will still work with him. I'm not gonna say they won't. So, I don't think he'll have a comeback with people aware that he's behind it. He explained. I do think that his passion for music may allow him to go back to make music because that's what he knows. He can do it without meeting the record company. The artists are meeting the audience before they meet the record company now. So you can do those things and develop things of value. 50 and Diddy have been at odds for years now, and the former never holds back when it comes to dissing his foe online. He frequently trolls him with AI-generated content posts on social media, though during a recent appearance on MS, Now It's the Beat with Ari Melber, he denied having any personal beef with the Bad Boy founder. He even referred to him as his favorite villain. I have a lot of guys that I look up to their accomplishments, but I wouldn't call them my heroes in a minute. My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy. That's crazy. And you know what's the funny part? Like, with all the villains out there, nigga, the Joker, the Emperor from Star Wars, like, there was so many. Syndrome from The Incredible, nigga, Thanos, Homelander from The Boys. This nigga say, yo, Diddy? That nigga did that nigga did it. That's why Diddy, he really my favorite super villain. Now again, man, it is what it is. Now if we're gonna stick on the, I don't really care. Well, 50 doesn't even care, but like, yeah, we know 50's petty. Sorry. That nigga's last name should be Penny. It shouldn't be fucking Nicki Minaj's husband's last name. That nigga's real last name should be Petty. 50 or Curtis 50 Cent Jackson -Petty. That should be that nigga's last name. But besides all that, Yeah, I honestly do think that nigga could have a comeback. Like, if we really trying to add the discussion, because I do feel certain people would still work with Diddy. Even after all this nonsense that transpired, I do feel like some people would still work with him. Because like, that nigga got a mind for it. There's one thing that documentary did show, like, as power hungry, allegedly how manipulative and abusive he is, the motherfucker does have a good ear for music and talent, and he's gonna add his little zhuzh to make that shit go. You heard me? And I will give him that. The fact I don't know what the fuck when he fucking got rid of Danny the King. Like, Don, come over here. I found this girl called Kalisha. We gonna do Diddy Dirty Money. And nigga, Last Train to Paris is a bop. As much as that, hey, he got some slaps. That Last Train to Paris album is an ignorant class. That's a classic. I gotta give it to him. That's a classic project by him. It is. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, with that being said, we'll see what transpired. Like, what Diddy got, like, because he got time served. It was like, what, 4 years at most. Yeah, probably, who knows, on good behavior, you got to do like 80 to 85% of the time. They might let his ass out early. So we'll see exactly what goes on with the situation. But yeah, we'll see. Again, it doesn't surprise me if it makes a comeback. Like, we see Ray J. Ray J was over here like, oh man, Diddy crazy. He does some heinous shit. One confrontation with the Diddy boys. Now he over here like Diddy's a good guy. But in the same vein, screaming that Diddy took his butt. So who knows what the hell's going on. But anyways, besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Deadweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, be trying to hit a little bit more. You heard me. And I'm gone. Slime Zoom. Peace, y'all. Gang. Aye.